Welcome to Blacksburg, Virginia, the home of the Hokies, and it is Metallica time as Tech takes the field. We've been tracking this matchup for weeks, thinking about a possible top 5 collision. Both teams have done their part, and now here we are. And the Seminoles will kick this away to get us going. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So Virginia Tech's offense will have the football first here. We'll see this quarterback, Kirk, who's very much a contender for the Heisman Trophy. He told us he's trying to ignore that talk, but the numbers he's putting up as we head toward the home stretch make him impossible to ignore.
Yeah, and I think he's done a really good job of kind of putting this on the back burner, the individual accolades. He's focused on winning games, and I think it has a big part of why he's been able to enjoy such a great year.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Has the first down and more. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Beat on the first play, moves it to the 43. It'll be first down. They'll hand it off. Runner finding some space, though. That's a solid gain on the ground. Both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year. You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Quick throw complete to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The Hokies will line up here on first down and goal. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And they'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And the Hokies come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Bowlers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies.
Well, Chris, we know they already have one of the best entrances in all of college football, and they keep this crowd alive with this early touchdown here.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So Florida State's offense comes out for their first possession today. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance. Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
And the single back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the Noles churn out another 1st down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Play fake, looking to throw. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Looking to throw yet again. Lets it go quickly. Not the accuracy we expect from this senior quarterback when he threw it behind the receiver. The Noles will line up to boot it away. That's the 1st punt today for the offense. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance at a return here. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Testing the right side here. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The Hokies line up on 1st and 10 now. And the single back takes the handoff. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was 0 in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for their offense.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Hokies are moving quickly down the field. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And then he'll run out of bounds, picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. 1st down in the red zone. The Hokies are in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. It's the running back in the flat. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
This defense has got to do a better job of coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
He'll pitch it. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
Good job by the defense forcing his pitch to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands. The problem is they gave up some positive yards there, but at least they brought him down.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And he's brought down there.
Brought down at the 2-yard line. It's now 4th and goal.
So, Kirk, it's Virginia Tech in the lead. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period.
Virginia Tech, 7. Florida State, 0.
Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? 4th and goal from the 2. That's a designed quarterback keeper. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and... huge 4th down stop. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This state is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Takes the toss, heads to his right, and that's going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
Return is brought down at the 39. And your Virginia Tech Hokies will take over.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. He'll hand it off. Gets into space at the 50. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
How about this run here by this Virginia Tech running back to be able to pick up this 1st down? And, man, they've had a lot of speed over the years in that backfield at Lane Stadium. Kevin Jones and David Wilson and Lee Suggs. Now we're seeing this young man today being able to run the football very similar fashion.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
It's 4th down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. Wants to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. He's tackled immediately, but not before a gain that moves the ball to the 25.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receivers past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Wow, juke the 1st tackler. That was enough to make the 1st down. The Hokies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
Trying to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the 1st quarter to establish the lead, the 2nd quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They'll run it to the left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
My gosh, this receiver is outstanding. A huge play for this Florida State offense. And tell you, you and I have been coming into Tallahassee a long time. We've seen some great receivers. Guys like Johnny Wilson, most recently, a big, tall target. Anquan Bolden could do everything. Maybe one of my favorite players of all time, Peter Warrick. And going back to Fred Biletnikoff, played, of course, in Florida State.
First and 10 play coming up. Breaks an open space. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go to play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Caught in the flat by the running back. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. The Seminoles will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Short pass finds the tight end. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Right through a tackle. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down at the 27.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Chambers. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. And the Seminoles will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Off the play fake on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Chambers. They get him down, but he crosses midfield. Spot the ball at the 44. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10.
But good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw. And you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee. A quarterback that can make throws like this.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Back to throw again. Snags a quick throw. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
They'll run it from the gun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner. They'll stop him for a loss.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Caught! He's wide open. Look out! That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Grant behind the line. It's Brown. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. He knocks it through with confidence.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Lets it fly to the wideout. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quick throw, testing the middle. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Tackle after the pick, and that'll do it for the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Blacksburg. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
Bringing it out, it's Brown. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. And they get the second half started with their running play. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
A great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. Really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
A draw to the back. He gets loose. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. And the Noles looking to run some tempo here.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Chambers. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. A completion makes it 2nd and short. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
And they hand it off to the back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. He made good on his last attempt, but this one is from 45 yards out. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. After the miss, still losing by 13.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And the defense smothers it for no gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Handoff from the shotgun. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. And the back now goes in motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Grabbed by the receiver. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Big throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that first down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, we're going to see that quarterback pull it, try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
Tried to use his legs to make the first down, couldn't get there, and now it's a 4th down call.
You know, the quarterback looks like he makes the right read, but I got to tell you, I think he underestimated the speed of this defense and how quickly they were able to get to him to prevent him from picking up the first down.
And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32. The Hokies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
And he's got it again. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
And the Hokies will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Looks to the left, and it's complete.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Second down after that previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Makes the grab. It's Chambers. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down play coming up. Play action fake. Looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Looking to pass here on second down. The pass ball is incomplete. They could not hook up on the final play of the third quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Deep shot to the left side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. The Noles will bring their punt team onto the field. We're going to kick it away for the second time. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot it down at the 15. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Looks right for a quick completion. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Brought down to the 28, and it's good enough for a first down. The Hokies come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Takes the toss and heads left. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down play coming up for this offense. He finds the running back in the flat. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Looks to his left and makes the completion. The Hokies are moving quickly down the field.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They get a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Back in motion now. The RPO caught to the right. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterback's in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Wide open downfield. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock.
Powerful running into the secondary. Touchdown, Hokies. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Man, that is a great example of the option. Pitch it out perfectly. They completely caught the defense off balance down near the goal line, and it translates into a touchdown.
And the PAT is good.
23, Florida State, 3.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. And the return will be brought down. Here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? And the quarterback keeps it here. Picks it up himself and still going. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. The Seminoles will crank up the tempo.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it. Big positive yards and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Second and 10 here. A play action looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Chambers. They wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down mark.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Tackled at the 40, that'll earn a fresh set of downs. And the Seminoles pick up enough yardage to get a first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So second and 6. No huddle now for the offense.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Incompletion makes it second down. There's the handoff. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. The offense going with the hurry-up. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Florida State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Chewing clock with the running game. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Second down, we're going to throw it. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. They're going to run the option. He breaks free. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Hokies have 1st and 10 here. Here's the option play. Pitch to the back. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They're trying to run it with the option. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Pitches to the back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. A quick throw out left, complete. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters. And that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. Right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The offense with some pre-snap motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for a late deep shot. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. And the Noles will come to the line to crank up the tempo. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
So that was third and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Knowles.
What a combination. Quarterback and this receiver, what I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough, gave the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think